guys, it's Jeff from Top Fitness, and today I'll be reviewing the YOSUDA indoor cycle with a 35-pound flywheel. I did an unboxing and assembly in another video if you want to check that out. But today we're going to do the review and kind of show how it works. So let's get to it. Okay, first things first, you want to adjust the bike so it fits your body. And you can start with the seat. It does tip forward and back, and this part slides forward and back. But let's start with the seat. You know, I like to have it tip forward a little bit. When you're ready though, when you have it where you want, just make sure that this is cranked. You know, that these nuts are tightened quite a bit, because you don't want that seat moving around and, you know, back and forth or forward and back. Now, another way to adjust it is using this knob here. You can slide it forward and back depending on, you know, your body length and the distance between the seat and the handlebars to make it comfortable for you. So once you got that set, crank that down and tighten that up too. Next up, you want to adjust the seat post up or down to accommodate basically how long your legs are. So to do that, you loosen this up pretty far, because this bolt has to go pretty far in there. So, you know, I have long legs, so I'm pretty much about as high as it can go. And once you get it to the spot you want, you gotta kind of wiggle it to find that hole there. And then once you got it, get in place and crank that back down. Make sure it's tight. You don't want this sliding down while you're riding on it. Okay, so this is kind of a nice touchdown here. A lot of bikes do have the ability to level them out on the standers, on the support bars, and this one has the adjustments on the outside. So if you, for some reason, you have a floor that is a little uneven, you can turn this, and there's a piece under here that will lift up and down to accommodate, you know, if you need to kind of level the whole thing out. Okay, just as a tip for how to deal with the strap and the buckle on the toe cage that holds it to the pedal. Mine came unattached here, so I had to basically thread it through, but it's super simple. All you do is you pinch the buckle, which has a spring, and you thread it through the bottom of the buckle here. So it goes through these two holes, as it were, and basically through the one with the teeth in it. So when you pull it, when your foot's in here, you can just pull this into the strap, and it's gonna tighten, and it's not gonna loosen because of those teeth. And if you want to release it, all you have to do is basically hold the other end of the buckle. It opens the gap and releases the strap, and it's super simple. So just pull it back in, tighten it. You got a super secure, your foot is super secure in the toe cage there. And if you want to, you can tuck the strap in there on that side to get it out of the way. So the YOSUDA indoor bike has friction resistance. And that means that you turn this knob, and that makes this pad down here, which is like a brake on a, you know, any normal bike. The pad comes up and down, and you increase the resistance by twisting the knob clockwise. It presses the pad down and basically slows the flywheel down. So it gives you a harder workout. And then if you need to, you know, take the pressure off a bit and lighten the load, you bring it the other way and it pulls the pad off. The bike does come with an extra pad in case this wears out over time. I guess you can replace that. Right up top here, we have the exercise monitor, which has all the data you need, you know, for your workout. It shows you we're on the timer, then we've got your speed, your distance, your calories, and it'll just scan through if you put it on that mode. And below we've got an iPad holder. This is just like a nice touch. You can add, or you can put your book here. It's got some clips and sort of like little shelves for a book or an iPad there, which is nice. Another thing I'd like to point out is the handlebars here are angled, which to me is really the way to go. The way your body works, it just feels better to have your elbows out and your forearms and your hands in, and then you're able to grip up here where it kind of goes more straight. Or you can also grip in here, you can grip here. Like this kind of system or this kind of handlebar design, I guess you could say, is, to me, it's the best way to go, as opposed to just having the handlebars straight out. All right, so one of the most important things, of course, to talk about is how the bike actually feels when you're riding it. And I can tell you this feels really good. I really like the handlebars. I like the soft, grippy texture they have. I like the angle, the design of these handlebars. It sort of feels better than other bikes that have more of a straight U shape. It just kind of contours more to my body and the way my arms kind of want to sit. The seat's really comfortable, and it just kind of feels like it feels seamless. It feels like it was designed really well. Resistance system is nice. It's pretty smooth. You crank it down, you start to hear that brake pad. It's not that noisy, so it's not not a big deal. If you have some music on or you're watching a video, you're not going to really notice that. And overall, it's just a comfortable ride, and I can recommend it. So one of the last things I want to point out is that it has wheels in the front, and of course that's to transport the bike around. So all you have to do is put one foot on that stabilizer bar in the front, grip the handles, tip it back, and then you can easily move the bike around on those wheels. It's just kind of balanced nicely. Put your foot back on that front bar and then let it down gently. And that's it. So that's about it for this review of the YOSUDA indoor cycle. There's a lot to love about it. This resistance knob is great, easy to use. The resistance is smooth, that friction resistance. I love these handlebars. I love the way they are angled in, which is kind of the natural way your arms and your shoulders kind of want to come in while you're really leaning forward like that. The exercise monitor is great. Seat is comfortable. Everything adjusts to your body the way you'll want it to. So I'd say highly recommend it if you want to get a bike that's good for the price. Doesn't have a lot of crazy bells and whistles. Doesn't come with a screen like a lot of those, but that's okay. You can put your iPad on there and you can bring up some spin bike videos, or watch a TV show, whatever. So yeah, highly recommended. Can't go wrong. I'm Jeff from Top Fitness. Thanks for watching. See you next time.